Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Shinigami here to bring you another wonderful fucking video. Yes, we are, hold up. There we go. We got our fucking Iron Man shit going. We're very serious. Can you tell? We're serious. We're serious. I don't care. No. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You trying to shoot me? Oh.
Pew. Oh shit. Anyways, we're here to talk about fucking Ironheart, not me. I know I look good. I know. Keep your hands off me. I'm sorry, but you know. Keep your panties on. You might want to dry them up a little bit. I'm sorry, they might be a little wet. But you know, pew pew. Oh shit. Anyways, yes, we're Iron Man. Look at me. Oh, I'm beautiful, ain't I? Thank you. Anyways, we're gonna just keep going on from here. So, the fucking Ironheart trailer came out. It's fucking dog shit. I'm not gonna lie. And again, why wouldn't we have someone who's a woman fail? No, not in today's age. No, we can't have a woman fail because that would just show she's vulnerable. A women can't be vulnerable, right? Women can't be vulnerable on TV or movies nowadays. No, they need to be. Yeah, sorry, my girlfriend's reminding me that, you know, women have a special ability called not taking accountability, which is very much showcased in this fucking trailer. Don't worry, guys. We'll get through it. You will see what I mean. Just hold your pants. Buckle up. Here we go. Ryan Coogler. You know what? Just hold up. Pause real quick, okay? Ryan Coogler, he made sure he put out Sinners first before this fucking thing came out because Sinners is doing really good. And again, I got a point to prove with this because, again, you're going to see some backlash about Ironheart and it being racist or the being, what is it called? They're being review bombed. And it's like, no, they're not being review bombed. Otherwise, why is Sinners doing so good? Why did Black Panther Wakanda Forever do very good, right? Oh, you know, the racists just seemed to take a day off for those movies, right? They were just like, you know what? I'm gonna go drink a beer. Like, no, there's no way you're gonna convince me that for some reason these black majority films all of a sudden gained popularity, but Ironheart, no. The racists came out in full force and were like, you know what, fuck this bitch, we're not gonna have her here. Like, no, that didn't fucking happen. Like, get fucking serious. No one's here. Again, just a reminder, just not gonna follow simple directions. Make of that what you will.
On the floor, where you'll find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
So again, she's already defying the odds. She said, "Fuck the gas mask, fuck the alarm chirping. You know, we're just gonna move forward, and she's gonna figure this shit out nonchalantly, right? Kind of a spit in the face, whatever, but you know, whatever, that's Marvel for you right now. They're just kind of, well, to be fair, this fucking show was filmed 3 years ago, right? And it's been sitting on the shelf for so long because it has been horrible when it comes to like actual employees from Marvel watching it and being like, yeah, this is not good at all. And there's a reason why they've held on to it for so long until now. They're just like, okay, we have to actually release it to the public. Otherwise, we're going to get sued to high hell because we kept it, you know, we contracted it and we have to release it. Otherwise, they get sued into oblivion. So, remake, you know, came out pretty good. I don't know. I haven't really played Oblivion, but it sounds good to me. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of odd, you know, the whole framing they're trying to point it out for this one. I don't really buy it. I feel like it's a bunch of bullshit, but hey, you let me know. Oh yeah, also, yeah, trying to do that with fucking live wires, you would be a fucking electrocuted, you dumb bitch, okay? I'm just saying it right here, right now. Just being part of the trade, as of seeing it firsthand, I'm like, no, you would not be able to skewer the fucking wire with your teeth and then hot wire that shit. That's fucking possible. You would have got electrocuted and you would have been dead. But whatever, it's a comic book movie. Yeah, we're supposed to suspend our disbelief in some form or fashion, right? Yeah, women empowerment. Oh, fuck me, dude. You know, I watched the fucking trailer more than once, and for some reason now I'm just being a little bit more analytical than I was before. But I'm supposed to believe this bitch pried the door open with her bare fucking hands when this shit is some pretty solid steel. Look at this shit. Her fucking self. Bro, no, ain't no fucking way she tore that shit off the fucking elevator door. Nah, dude.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius.
I heard she was a genius. Oh, but I didn't expect this bitch. Like, what the fuck?
So, are you in or out?
Okay, hold up. And again, we're gonna have to stop right there real quick. Hold up. I'm sure you guys hear the music that's playing. Don't mind the fucking dislike to like ratio sitting at more than half fucking dislike. Fucking 343 dislikes to 187 like. That's pretty bad. Anyways, you know Marvel, you know, they just gotta play that stereotypical black music when it comes on. You know, you see a black person in a trailer in a film, guess what? We gotta have black people music. No, not being racist now, because, you know, they've been doing this for a minute, and it's just like, can't you just play some, like, music that would fit the actual movie? Like, heroic music, orchestral fucking sound, whatever, coming out. Like, no, you gotta be racist about it. And people be like, oh, you're being racist for even calling it out. It's like, no, I'm pointing out that they're doing shit, and they've been doing this for more than 5 years now, and calling it out doesn't mean you're fucking racist. It means you're pointing out their fucking hypocrisy.
We can stop them, take back what's ours, and give what we steal to our people.
Okay, yeah, that's Robin in the Hood. Okay, that's what fucking happened back in 2023. And the same fucking vibes we're getting from this bitch with the fucking music.
Riri, I see you. I see you fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
Obviously he's saying that because he's racist, because he knows Iron Man was one of the best people to come out of MIT. So clearly we're making the white person be objective against the black person. You know, racism. It's like, Disney, y'all have done this so many fucking times. It's not even, like, the amount of nickels I can count on my hand that you've done this is more than what I have here. And it's kind of overplayed at this point that, oh, the white person's gonna be like, you can't do this. Like, what the fuck? And it's like, nobody's ever said that black people are not capable of doing great things, okay? It's in the way that they implement it from the fucking comics and into a movie, into a show, that it's just like, I suspend my disbelief ever so much. And at this point, I can't really just justify the means of what you're doing, because I don't know if you could tell, I'm a little bit of an Iron Man fan. And seeing all the shit that they've done, and to try and be like, well, you know, this isn't a mantle being passed on. She is her own character. She has her own arc. She is not Tony Stark. Okay, then why the fuck does she have an iron suit that looks near identical, other than a fucking heart as a fucking little depiction on her chest? You know, oh, she doesn't have an arc reactor. She's not Iron Man. Okay, but the fucking suit is fucking damn near identical. That's close enough. Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna go through.
How come you're not working out one of those fancy fancy tech firms.
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable. Something
Important.
iconic.
Iconic. Ah, this bitch. Woo. Woo. Sorry. Iron Luffy here. Iron Luffy. Again, fucking retarded as fuck of a statement to make in general. Cause, like, okay, we're gonna say that she, is being iconic in making an Iron Man suit in someone that was already who they were for more than a decade in the universe, and she's iconic. No, she's fucking plagiarizing, okay? And to sit here and tell me she's being iconic, as we'll get into more of this fucking trailer and what they say and how they represent her, right? It's like, she is literally trying to be like, I'm the better Iron Man. I am doing what he couldn't do. It's like, oh yeah, that's really gonna appease and attract more of these audience that are really tired of this fucking whole women empowerment fucking movement bullshit, where a fucking 5 foot tall, tiny ass, skinny, scrawny ass woman is taking out men that are 6'5", muscular and jacked as fuck. Somehow just boom, the big guy's down. I'm sorry, it's just how it worked. She had skill, right? And you can be like, oh, jujitsu and all that stuff can do that. She would have still been overpowered with there being at least 5 of these men in the fucking room. But somehow, she overcomes all the odds. Oh, she can never fail. She doesn't have any problems at all. She knows every fucking answer, as opposed to the male counterpart, who, he's a bumbling fool. He's an idiot. He didn't know anything. He was incompetent in all the ways that it mattered. Because guess what? She doesn't have shrapnel stuck in her chest. No, she has the ability to make a fucking armor that is better than Tony Stark. Like, nah, get the fuck out of here.
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone.
Yep, that's her vision. A bunch of hoodlums fucking robbing and shit. Again, robbing in the hood. You got this weird. Again, I don't know what the fuck this is. This is an it right here. You got the lesbian, and then you got this fucking homo right here. That's all I can say.
But anyone who's ever accomplished anything.
But they take out all those fucking guys, of course.
Has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
Something
Important.
Hold up, let's listen to this again.
iconic.
It's a brand new.
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
Again, you say, you've had to do some questionable things to get it done. Okay, let's just, again, back to Iron Man 1, alright? He realized that his weapons were being used to kill innocent civilians, and what did he do? He reformed himself into a hero and took responsibility for the fact that he was causing harm to a bunch of innocent civilians, and he became someone that can be trusted with, right? He turned himself into a hero, made a suit of armor, was able to handle the people that he gave the weapons to that were irresponsible with it. And he turned his life around. Yes, he still had a little bit of narcissism and some arrogantness in him. He learned and evolved as films went on. As we saw up until Endgame, he was willing to sacrifice himself and give himself up to the greater good. But this bitch over here, no, you know what? We got to be a criminal to make ourselves important. We got to make ourselves a criminal to be iconic. Like, you people are delusional as fuck as to think that this is what makes a hero. No. And you can sit here all day around being like, Cap, he stood against the government. He had principles from the very beginning. It's just that when he, flew through time and was present into the 2010s and all that shit, he was just like, whoa, my values don't necessarily align with what's in the present day. But yes, he was doing what needed to be done. Trying to conflate that with Iron Man and Cap, like, you're trying to justify her being a criminal. You're trying to justify her being a villain. And it was like, it's because she's black. No. Well, we had Black Panther. We had Shuri. We had Falcon, who became Black Captain America. We had all these other characters before that were black that didn't do what she did, right? Anthony Mackie's fucking Hawkeye, Falcon, didn't do anything questionable. No, he was an honorable military soldier, right? Who had the ability and privilege to become Falcon with his tech. And then what did he do after that? He joined the Avengers. He became a very important key figure with Cap. And then from there got given the fucking shield. And guess what? He's Captain America. Oh my god. Oh, black people just can't have anything well, huh? Okay, then why the fuck is Sam in the position that he's in? Like, he didn't do anything questionable. He didn't do anything fucking ridiculous to get to where he's at. No, he fucking stood on business and he was a proper, upstanding citizen. Like, and then became Captain America. Like, what the fuck? To sit here and be like, oh, you know, she's having to do this because she has to. You know, she's black, she has to do some questionable things. Like, no, the fuck she doesn't, okay? You have another person, even War Machine. War Machine never did none of that shit, okay? He was a soldier through and through and is still in the fucking government and has still the ability to be War Machine. He still has a suit of armor. He still has the ability to be a hero that never impeded his fucking judgment. And you're gonna tell me, oh, well, you know, we gotta do some questionable things around here to, you know, be a hero. It's like, no, you don't. Like, again, fucking Hawkeye, when shit turned fat, I mean, okay, maybe Hawkeye wasn't the best example, whatever. Like, there's multiple other heroes that you can look at in just the MCU alone that didn't do bad shit to get to where they're at. Some of them actually did good stuff and got promoted. Oh, crazy idea, right? Fucking hell, dude.
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew.
I could chew a lot.
Yeah, chewing a lot of this dick.
You know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that.
Again, where's Harvey? Or Harley, whatever. The kid from fucking Iron Man 3. Okay? The kid that was set to basically be Iron Lad. Okay? Just like in the comics. Really had that fucking going for us, right? Even appeared in the funeral in Endgame. And yet we're supposed to believe that somehow that kid was not picked to be the predecessor, or even that he didn't push himself to be the next Iron Man after Iron Man passed, right? He literally saw his idol pass away and no longer there. Who's gonna take upon the mantle, right? Morgan Stark, whatever. Some people may be wanting to be like, oh, well, she should have. No. I think Morgan stays being passive and on the sideline. You know, I don't think Tony would have wanted his daughter to be and all that shit, right? But Harley, whatever. The kid had potential. The kid had imagination. He had the ability to even show Tony, hey, you can improve on your suit in this type of way. Hey, why don't you add some retroreflective panels on your suit so that way you can become camo, like invisible. But yet we're supposed to believe this non-existent character all up until Black Panther Wakanda Forever suddenly appears and she's better. She's the best kind of Iron Man person that ever existed. And guess what? She's not restricted by the arc reactor. Oh my days. But yet we had a character that was pre-established, that had the ability to do all that Iron Man would have done and possibly better, and learn from his fucking mentor. Otherwise he wouldn't have been at the fucking funeral in the first place. But no, we're gonna go with this no-name random ass bitch that is cockier and even more arrogant than fucking Tony Stark. And you could say, oh, well, Tony Stark is arrogant. Yeah, he was like that for a fucking reason until he became Iron Man and he had himself fucking put in his place, being shown, guess what, you're not tough, you're not the top tough shit, right? People are putting you in your place because guess what, you don't know everything. Yeah, you may have a little bit of money, you have some technological enhancements, but like it was never the same. Like, huh? Like, it just, That's what boggles my mind about this whole fucking thing. And it's not, oh, you're being so racist against black people. No, the fuck we're not. We have a bunch of black superheroes right now that did fucking well in successfully fucking films. And you're gonna be like, oh, well, there's one minute case is gonna be like, oh, this is what fucking ended the bees all. Like, no, the bitch sucks ass. Okay, she's a fucking copycat. She's not anything original. She's literally being Iron Man, but she's black. Okay, like, what's the fucking difference? Anybody being like, oh, well, you know, she's not actually taking over the mantle of Iron Man. She's never said that she's trying to replace Iron Man. Then why the fuck does the suit look like Iron Man? You can't sit here and tell me that, oh, she's not Iron Man. What the fuck is the suit made out of? What does it look like? You're looking at what the fuck I'm wearing and telling me that doesn't look half fucking identical to what the fuck she's wearing? Like, no! No.
This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not.
Oh, and then to top it off, we got fucking Han Solo over here that fucking couldn't make it in his own fucking film. Now they put him in this fucking thing. Again, if any of you might have forgotten, this way. This guy over here, he was the one that was in that, remember the Star Wars spin-off, whatever, Solo film, right? That failed. Yeah, here he is now. He's having to be a fucking arms dealer and shit.
Not shady. Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
It's fucking retarded. And again, she's never gonna fail. She's never gonna have any hardship. She's gonna have everything given to her. She's so smart. She can figure everything out. She's better than Tony Stark, right? Even though Tony Stark couldn't figure out how to get from Titan back to Earth. He couldn't fix the fucking spaceship, right? He had to be rescued by Captain Marvel. But this chick, no, she would have been able to get herself back to Earth. She would have been able to find herself way back easier, faster than Tony Stark, right? Because that's the fucking impression we're getting from this stupid ass thing. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going because I am making this a long ass fucking video. Don't worry. Don't you fucking worry. We have time to delve into this shit. Alright, moving on. Again, you might be seeing a little bit of spicy images here, but guess what? This was the original Ironheart. Predated Riri Williams, right? Obviously, it's fucking funny as hell of what this came from. Yeah, this was named after a porn parody of Iron Man. Yes, this is actually a fucking thing. We also got, you know, the Ironheart that we can all get behind. And then you guys see a little clip of this. Huh? What? Peg? Oh my god. No, my girl's being a little bit dirty. Sorry. Look, so look at this was the Ironheart we should have gotten. Okay, look at this. Standing on business. Standing on business. Everybody can get behind her. I mean, just. We'll see how much of this makes it into fucking YouTube. I don't even know if that'll get restricted. There's no nudity in any of that shit, but she moaned, okay? I don't know if YouTube be like, oh, get him, she moaned. You know, I don't fucking know. Look at this, this is peak cinema right here. Peak cinema. Whiplash can't even handle that. He said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh, watch how she flies away. Look at this shit. Oh, it's so slow. I love it. Oh, I love it. Holy shit. Okay, anyways, yeah, the Ironheart fucking porn parody. Yes, this came out in 2014, okay? Alright, when did Ironheart came out? Ironheart is named after a 2014 Japanese porn parody film. Oh, whoa, no. Some people might be like, no, that's fake. Oh, guess what? IMDb. Did Marvel get the Ironheart name from an Iron Man porn parody? You read that right. It seems there was an Iron Man porn parody with a female character in the female Iron Man costume who named herself Ironheart. The film was also predates the Marvel Ironheart comic by a couple of years. The original Japanese porn parody of Iron Man was named Ironheart, produced by Giga. The main character was played by Hibiki Hotsuki. In the film, the characters captured, tied up, and used in many ways, obviously porn fucking shit. But back in 2016, Marvel decided to replace a lot of established superheroes by handing the mantle over. Oh, isn't that odd? Hold up. Iron Heart isn't a mantle. Oh, let me see. I could have sworn that they had some shit pop up. Actually, it's supposed to be Iron Man. My bad. I fucked up the wording there. Oh. I know some people had that pop up recently. Oh, no, that wasn't it. Maybe we won't find it. Oh well. But yeah. LMAO, this should be LMAO. So then, you should hate the studio for fumbling her appearance, not the character itself. Marvel wrote her into a Black Panther movie, not that little girl nor Ironheart. LMAO. If it took over 40 years to develop Iron Man himself from pages to screen, what do you think it's going to take for a character that just debuted 10 years ago? Fair enough. Ironheart has had multiple failed comic runs and has been rejected in the comics for years, and no one is talking about her show. It's a DI slap written all over it. Then again, he has not been in any recent new iterations of Ironheart comics, right? Ever since it fucking failed a few years ago. Like, to try and, like, delude ourselves into being like, oh yes, she's always been great. She's always been successful. Or the people that are complaining and saying, oh, well, she's in the comics. Okay, you can't say she's not in the comics and we can't have this now. There's plenty of fucking comics that failed with Marvel and DC alike that they should never make into fucking films or shows at all. Because guess what? They sucked ass. If they didn't sell and they couldn't fucking make their way off the fucking store shelves in the first place, why should we have them make a show about it that it already had a bad fucking premise to begin with? Like, that's where we start to fucking lose our shit, where it's like, you're making something that already sucked ass and you're trying to make it slightly less ass. It's not gonna really work. It still smells like shit. And again, as you can see here, oh, hold up, let me fucking scroll down. I'll get a better image at some point, but whatever. You can see her fucking first appearance there in 2019. First published in 2019. Her first appearance was like 2016. But yeah, this is her fucking, the way she looks in her fucking first one. Bro, she looked dorky as fuck. That's not really heroic in my opinion, but that's just me. Oh, no. Sorry. I had a rant. I had my thing. I said it. I'm happy. I'm good. You can call me racist. I don't give a fuck, honestly. You can call me racist. She's fucking dog shit. But to try and sit here and tell me, she deserves the praise. She deserves the chance. No, she fucking doesn't, okay? She's a copycat of a character that we already had that is iconic, that is legendary in their own fucking way. But to sit here and try and tell me that, she's gonna be the next best thing. Really? Then why the fuck did her comic books fail so many times? Why did so many of these modern comic book fails fail where they were trying to implement a character taking over the mantle of somebody else? Where the only time that really actually works, right, is like Green Lantern. Okay, we can definitely say that's a fucking mantle because the ring can decide who it wants to go to. In Marvel's case, who can be a mantle? I guess you can consider Black Panther, right? Because yes, he will die eventually, so he needs to pass it on to somebody else who becomes the Black Panther, just like T'Challa got it from T'Chaka, right? There is precedent in some of that shit. In Ant-Man, it went from Hank Pym to Scott Lang. Now, maybe it won't go from Scott Pym to anybody else, but it definitely passed on from one person to the other, right? But that doesn't happen in every fucking version of a hero, right? It doesn't mean Hulk, he's gonna pass his fucking shorts on to fucking somebody else. No, even though they tried with Amadeus Cho, right? Just like they tried with Thor, where he passed on his fucking mantle onto Lady fucking Jane Foster and shit like that. No, Thor is Thor. His fucking name is Thor. He didn't pass on anything else. She fucking took the hammer and now she becomes somewhat like Thor. That doesn't mean she's Thor. It's fucking retarded. Shit like that is what's just like, that's where you start getting too much into the weeds of it and getting yourself so confused and convoluted trying to virtue signal into this fucking dog shit that it doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay? Some of these things, yes, they are things that can be passed on from one character to the other. Some of these other things are not meant to be passed on from one person to the other. You think Wolverine is going to be passing on a mantle? Here, take my claws, bitch, so that way you can become Wolverine. No. X-23 is her own fucking thing because she's basically made from Wolverine, but she's not claiming to be Wolverine. Okay, she's X-23. Like, it's fucking simple fucking shit. But you want to have all these other fucking people tell you right now in this day and age that, oh, you know, she had every right to be successful in this. No, Riri Williams sucks dick, okay? It doesn't mean to be in any fucking comics. It doesn't mean to be in any of that shit, okay? Keep with the people that actually made you popular, right? There's still so many other characters that we can delve into from 1990 backward. You can still move forward, right? Again, you could still do Ghost Rider. You still haven't done Blade. You fucking can that shit. Like, I'm not even gonna go that deep into it because there's just too many characters they can fucking make comic book movies into that they're just choosing not to because they're trying to push DEI. And they're like, oh, you know, we gotta have some diversity in this dog shit. Like, no. If you just made good stories going off of good comics that you already had established storylines to go with, it'd be easy money, right? There's a reason why when they adapt certain things and they go off of the source material so well and it does good, guess what? You had an established good story that sold well in a comic or a manga or whatever, and then you turn it into a film, and if you adapt it properly, you make your money back. But if you're trying to adapt and change and alter because you want to make it in your image, guess what? You're not going to get the same kind of money and revenue you thought you were going to make. That's the fucking issue of what is going on in modern Hollywood. Well, I want it to be my idea. I don't want it to be Jack Kirby's. I don't want it to be Stan Lee's. I don't want it to be Steve Ditko's ideas. No, I want it to be mine. Because otherwise they don't get the fucking money and the royalties going towards them. No, it goes towards the people that actually made the character popular in the first place. But that's just me. Let me know what y'all think down below. Ace Shinigami signing out. It's been wonderful. Y'all have a good night, good evening, and good morning. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye-bye.